It's week 1 of the NFL, and coming up, it'll be no holds barred between AFC North rivals. It's the Bengals and the Steelers, and it comes your way next.
Kicker Chris Boswell has it ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
Hey, we all love a good story, and what we like even more, guys who can fight through adversity. Joe Burrow coming out of high school, goes to Ohio State, doesn't get a chance to start, transfers to LSU, not thought to be a top prospect, ends up the #1 pick in the draft, and justifies it. Tremendous play, excellent mobility, and leadership off the charts.
And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here's the first carry of the game for Zach Mullins. And maybe shades of the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. So on 4th down, on is Brad Robbins to punt for the Bengals. That's taken on the 25. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They'll be led out by the man who proclaims to be from a whole pack of Badgers. Came into the league back in 2012, Russell Wilson.
And similar to his nickname, Russell Wilson has a dangerous mix of skills, the ability to throw from the pocket and extend plays and throw on the run. Not to mention an absolute winner. Usually has his team in the playoffs competing for Super Bowl opportunities.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
They go play action with Wilson. That's swung out wide to Harris. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. First carry for Najee Harris. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Bengals.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. A short one there to Fryermuth. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Wilson. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is caught. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Play action. Now Wilson. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time.
2nd and 20 at the 30-yard line.
Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
3rd down.
Here's Wilson to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. Hits his target, that's Charlie Jones. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
First down, Cincinnati.
Burrow will throw. Looking deep here for Chase. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. To the air again, Burrow. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Here's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Burrow looking to pass. And this is going to be incomplete. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down. McPherson's kick is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
This fielded right at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
At their own 16-yard line.
Harris starts the drive on the ground. He'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22. They go play action now. Wilson. Here's one deep for Pickens. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 61 yards. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Harris running straight ahead. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. Will come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 14-yard line.
Now Wilson. Looking outside, and he's got a man. That's Patterson. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Wilson. The quick slant caught. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Play action. It's Wilson. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
2 good drives on their first 2 possessions. Remember, the first wound up in a field goal, but we all know field goals aren't going to cut it in the NFL, so they're not going to be denied here, and they wind up punching this one into the end zone.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead is now 10-3. This taken in at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10 at their own 16. his hands quickly to Higgins. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. First down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Bengals first down.
Now it's Burrow. He'll drop this underneath the Moss. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Man open, here is Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll run out of the gun with Moss. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Here's Brad Robbins now. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Here's one deep for Pickens. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Here's 2nd and 10. Wilson. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Trying to find Calvin Austin, and it's 3rd down. Here's Wilson. Open man, that's the tight end flyer move. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. On 4th down, out is the punter Cameron Johnston to boot it away. Charlie Jones deep for Cincinnati. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Now Burrow. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Now 3rd down and 7. Now it's Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll go up the middle here with Moss. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Zach Moss, 31 yards. And the Bengals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are even at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them bunched up.
Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Throwing is Wilson. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
So a change of possession here on the punt, and the Bengals take over 1st and 10. They're passing here. Joe Burrow able to find Higgins. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll look to throw here. Working the middle here. That's complete to Sample, the tight end. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
4 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
Moss on the give up the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 40 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
It's a gain of 10.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. T.J. Watt charges in there hard and drops him for a loss of 12 from that outside linebacker position. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And Jones has it over the middle. It'll be a gain of 5. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Burrow will throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 32-yard line. Here's a give to Moss out of the shotgun. Oh, he shifts past him. Still fighting for more. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Zach Moss. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bengals have moved out in front. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. The Steeler offense set to regain possession. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
At the 16-yard line.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. He's got this to Pickens. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Patterson, he'll try it up the middle. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 41. 41-yard line.
Now Burrow on first down. It connects quickly to Jamar Chase. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the Steelers.
On the give, this is Moss. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Here's Burrow. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. They'll start the drive with Harris, and he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
Tackle made at his own 2-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Now here's another carry for Harris. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Wilson. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Here's Cameron Johnston now. On presumably to punt, though he did complete a pass earlier. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. Here's Jones. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position. Zach Moss heading out to lead this offense. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. They'll drop to throw. Now Burrow loses the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. A short one there to Freiermuth. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
On the give, this is Harris. And he works free. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They hand this off to Harris. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
Now Wilson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They wind up getting 7 on the play. And it's 3rd and 4 now. From midfield now, here's Wilson. And it is caught. And he will have a Steelers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. To throw is Wilson. Completes this one to Pickens. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that'll bring up second down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
At the 43-yard line.
Fans, a reminder, coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando for highlights and analysis and scores. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Now it's Wilson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Zach Moss heading out to lead this offense. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 90 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. First down. Here's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jones. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's first and 10. Now Burrow. Jones has it. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up second down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
At their own 16-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Harris. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll run again with Harris. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Wilson. It's brought in by Harris. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Here's Cameron Johnston now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense. What's up, man?
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, here's your bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
At the 43-yard line.
Play action. Now Wilson. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Jones on the return. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Second and 10 now, Burrow. A quick throw there is incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
He's got his target. That's complete. A big play there for Cincinnati. And even 40 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for first and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. T. Higgins, 40 yards. And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
McPherson now for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. And it was T. Higgins who capped the drive with the touchdown reception. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Wilson. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were in nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
On first and 10, Joe Burrow. That's complete to Moss out of the backfield. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long. Now it's Burrow. He'll look to Gesicki on the out route. Ball is caught. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a first and 10 at the 11. Burrow will throw. And that's incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
And he comes back with one complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Burrow on 3rd down. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Charlie Jones from 4 yards out. And the Bengals are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And able to steer clear of that first tackler as he works his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
Now it's Wilson. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Moss. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 103 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
They'll run on 1st down with Moss. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Right back to Moss. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
And it's 3rd down.
Burrow looking to pass. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
The Steelers ready to take over on offense. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
This is Harris. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all, and it leaves them with 3rd and long. And you know, this is the time of game where these drives really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Wilson. Going right side here, and that's complete.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 30. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
To throw is Wilson. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. Stops short of the 25, but that second effort got him a couple extra. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing is Wilson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's another Steelers 1st down.
Wilson. To the right side and complete to Washington. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 14-yard line.
To throw again is Wilson. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. George Pickens, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL. Back now in Pittsburgh. The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Burrow. Out route, he finds his man. It's Jones. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. That is caught. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 45-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Bengals.
Now a run with Moss. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
A gain of 15. And the Bengals 1st down.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the
On second down, Burrow. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now it's Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he is out of bounds here. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal. Here's Burrow. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are right back in this football game.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler.
Here's Wilson. He finds Pickens over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now it's Wilson. And this is going to be dropped. Oh, my gracious. There was no one in his area code, but he could not hang on to it.
Jordan battled there defensively.
Wilson will throw again. Complete. Jefferson the target. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll run with Patterson. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Sam Hubbard able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Bears it out toward the corner of the end zone. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. George Pickens, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Steelers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Boswell good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. T. Higgins out on offense with the rest of his teammates for this next drive. He's been a load for them to handle defensively, I know that much.
Well, look at him. He's got 7 catches on the game, and he's starting to shred them a little bit because not only is he catching them, he's picking up good yardage, keeping the chains moving, ball control, you name it. This big guy, what did you say? He's been a load for them to handle?
That's right.
Agreed.
This 7 catches, as you said, over 100 yards. And they go play action now. Burrow. This complete to Jones. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Alex Highsmith from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. Burrow will throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They go play action with Burrow. That throw right side here going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
At their own 16-yard line.
Play action. It's Wilson. He'll let it fly for Austin. And that's going to be incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but wasn't enough to get them the completion.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get them.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Intercepted by the Bengals. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Going with Moss on the ground. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run here with Moss. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Down at the 2. Broke through the first contact, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Now Burrow. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Great defense there on 3rd and goal. They took away everything. Forced him to fire that one to the sideline where no one could get it.
McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Completes this one to Pickens. And he'll be brought down with the first down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now Wilson.
Passing lanes tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete a pass.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw into the hands of Pickens. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Here's Wilson. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Pass complete to Harris. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy.
It's a turnover on downs.
They've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd down, here's a run by Moss. That's a room to maneuver. And he will have a Bengals 1st down, and it's celebration time on that sideline, and they've earned it.
First down, Cincinnati.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. And just how they envision the start of the season, kneeling it down. Defense can't stop the clock. This one's a winner.
You know what's really strange? I think a lot of people think that the kneel-down practice stuff really only happens like 1 time a week. The best teams I know, they practice starting back in OTAs. They want them to visualize winning a game and how great that feels, and they got it done in this one.
Yep, a knee gets them to 1-0. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening this